Good morning and welcome to my latest video, cycling the Bolivian Altiplano. If you missed the first episode, and I don't forget, there should be a link popping up right about here somewhere. And for those of you that did watch the first episode and you're back, wow, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Let's get started with an update. So yesterday morning, I woke up early and left the town of Oruro, got back on Route 1 and headed south. And it was nice going. The shoulder on Route 1 south of Oruro is only about 2 or 3 feet wide. Just advisory to anyone thinking of cycling it. This sun at this altitude is intense. I was putting sunblock on every hour, 2 hours, and my nose is scabbed, my cheeks are scabbed. There's just no way of avoiding it. I eventually arrived in a town, Pozna. Yeah, scored a great meal. It was about $2.20. And after that, I returned to my room, which cost me $4 a night. Shared toilet, no shower. But in the end, I ended up sleeping almost 12 hours. And for $4 and a 12-hour sleep, I'll take that any day. And that brings us to where we are now. Behind me, you have what used to be Lake Pupo. I think it still is, but Lake Pupo used to be the second largest lake in the country of Bolivia. It's literally hundreds of square miles, a massive lake. And in 2015, almost overnight, it completely dried up. And it displaced thousands of families that had made a living off of fishing, just like they had for centuries here. Done, overnight, gone. And this is where it gets interesting. The Bolivian government took the position, global warming. Sorry, climate change, this is an environmental disaster due to climate change, and we're sorry, but that's what it is. However, the scientists took a different position. Their conclusion is that the overflow from Lake Titicaca, which used to supply Lago Pupo, is now being diverted across the Altiplano to different mining locations. Now, I don't wear my beliefs or lack of beliefs on my sleeve, but looking at the bigger picture of it, we live in a time where there is so much information available to everyone that we all can create our own reality. And so depending on what side of the fence you're on, you get to pick your facts. It's almost like a smorgasbord. So in the case of Lake Pupo, you might be, oh, fill my plate up, load me up on some of that science. But then you move down to the next natural disaster and you might be like, hold up. Don't give me none of that science. That hurts my belly. All right, enough of that nonsense. Well, that's it, everyone. We have reached the crossroads. After a couple 100 miles on Route 1, I'm gonna start heading west. The goal is still to cycle across the Salar de Uyuni, the world's largest salt flat. And I think I want to try it from Buenos. I want to go with a north to south crossing, so yeah, saying goodbye to Route 1. So papas. Maize. See. And chicharrón de llama. Ah, gracias. All right, here's my first taste of llama. I'm gonna get some corn on there, which I've been wanting to eat. The corn looks so big and huge. All right, corn first. Let's see some corn. That's good. Now, some corn and llama. Yeah, llama is really good. Oh, good morning from the Bolivian Altiplano. Wow. It's pretty desolate out here. We have a full moon. We had one all night. You could see like it was daylight out. You can see my camp is down in here. The road goes along there. You can see a bus coming right now. But time to go make some coffee and get this show on the road. As you can tell from my altitude, I've been doing a lot of climbing this morning. And look at this, here comes a car. We get one of these about every hour. So this is quite an event right here. Hey, buenos! And behind me, you can see Volcan Tenupo. That is our goal for today. That's on the northern shore of the Salar de Uyuni, the world's largest salt flat, which hopefully I'll be crossing tomorrow. But to give you an idea, the size of that volcano, that is direct line 37 miles away. The route there is 47 miles of riding, so yeah. No cars, no people, no traffic. It's a giant crater right here. Okay, I'm in the main square of Salinas. It's very typical, not a lot of action going on here. We got some food stalls opening up, people in the park, but I'm gonna go eat, but they're likely not gonna sell beer at the restaurant I go to, but going to go grab one over here. And I was here in this area earlier, and there were some men who were really tearing one up, so they might still be here. And
¿Qué estás buscando?
Buenos.
¿Qué cosa busca?
¿Se abierto?
¿Cerveza?
Cerveza, sí.
Sí, compre.
¿Tú vende? Oh, no.
Compre ahí.
Yo no trabajo aquí.
No,
No?
venimos y chela y todo.
Okay.
¿De qué país eres?
Gracias. Paciena.
Paseño está bien.
Pacinia.
Paseño.
Pacinia, gracias.
Aquí está ahí.
Ciao, amigo.
Aquí seguro con maleta, amigo.
Yeah, they're still there. Got my beer and ready to go eat some dinner. Good morning. So yesterday I didn't quite make it to Volcan Tenupo, but we'll be there today. I stopped short in the town of Salinas and just got a nice hotel room for about $10. And it was it's a nice little town. It's the largest town in about 100 miles. There were indigenous women in the town square preparing food, which is only the second time in 100 miles I came across that. I had llama again. I had some type of burger. Neither one of them are great, but there's just not a lot of food options out here. There's no restaurants, there's the markets, there's no market to buy anything with prepared food. It's just sugar, it's just crackers and cookies and candy and soda, which is what I've been living on. I wish I would have planned better when I left Oruro about 200 miles ago, but it is what it is, and it's enough to survive on. It's very desolate out here. If anyone has any insight, every town I drive through or village or whatever, it seems, you know, there may be 50 homes and 90% of them seem empty, abandoned. There could be a town of 50 homes that looks like there's like 4 or 5 people in the entire town. Every single town seems like a ghost town. Is it my imagination? Is there a mass migration to the cities? Is it the drying up of Lake Popo? I don't know. I'm very curious. There seems like there's something going on out here, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's desolate. It's vast. And what happened yesterday, stopping short yesterday turned out to be a very good thing. I met Roger, who owns the Camana Hotel. He gave me some really good insights. He helped me map some routes out across the Salar. He also told me there's about 1 inch of water on it right now. So I have a decision to make. Do I go for it and ride my steel bike across the world's largest saltwater puddle? I'm gonna ride there and make a decision once I see it. Just a heads up to anyone thinking of approaching the Salar de Uyuni from the north. The last 30 kilometers of the road are dirt, and it's not the fun dirt, it's hard dirt, but it's worth it. I mean, where else do you get to see a volcano 37 miles away, and then the next day you find yourself halfway up it and on the other side? Pretty cool. You know what's really cool though? It's when you read about a place for months, you look at pictures, you watch videos, and then you push your bike up a final ridge after riding hundreds and hundreds of miles, and there it is, the Salar de Uyuni. And what's really, really, really cool is watching someone ride their bike across it. If you're interested, subscribe.